Alright, tonight's dinner is chicken tacos. Technically, this is not tacos, but this is what we call it at our house. When we have this meal, we call it tacos. And I've got some chicken breast tenderloins here. I'm just going to cut these up into little chunks with the scissors. Chunks probably about 1 inch or so, and they'll shrink a little bit when they cook. But I like these pretty small, just so they're not just too chunky, and it'll work better in the end, trust me, you'll see. But I like using the scissors, that way I don't have to get a cutting board dirty. That's one less dirty dish. And this pan's got a little bit of canola oil in it, and it's going at a medium-high heat. I'm just putting the cold chicken right into the cold pan, letting it all heat up together. Next, I'm going to add spices to the meat. I don't use the packets, the taco seasoning packets. I just like to mix it up myself. It's really easy. And if you look at the ingredients on those packets, it's basically all the same things that you see here. Chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, salt, pepper, and a few other things. I never measure this. I just do a nice even sprinkling over the top of the meat with all of these seasonings. No need to stir it yet. I'm just going to put the lid on and let that come up to a nice sizzle. While that's happening, I'm going to get some peppers and onions going. Just going to do some sauteed peppers and onions with these tacos. Now the chicken's getting heated up. I'm going to give it a stir. As you can see, the meat has released a bunch of water, and that's a good thing. That's going to help get the spices kind of mixed around and get those little meat chunks all coated in that super flavorful spice mix. I'm just going to stir that up real good, get all the meat pieces coated, put the lid back on, finish cooking the chicken. And I put the lid on these peppers and onions to start with, just to keep some of that heat in there and get those cold peppers and onions just kind of warmed up and start cooking. It's just energy efficiency. Once they get warmed up a little bit, then I'll just leave the lid off so all that excess moisture that comes out of them can evaporate. But after about 10 minutes of bubbling here, the chicken is fully cooked through, and I'm just going to leave the lid off, and I'm going to let all that excess liquid just kind of evaporate and reduce. And this chicken is going to be left in a nice thick, flavorful kind of gravy. And at this point, I'm going to rinse off the spoon and get a new paper plate to set the spoon on the counter there, because I was stirring up raw chicken with that spoon earlier, and I don't want to be serving up with that same spoon that touched the raw chicken, so I just rinsed it off. This is kind of a new addition to my routine lately. I've been just adding a can of pinto beans to the peppers and onions after they're about 80% cooked or so. And the beans are just out of a can, they're cooked, so really it's just warming them up. And after a few minutes they'll kind of start to break apart a little bit, and I don't know, this is a really nice mixture. I like it. But after about 5 minutes or so, all that excess chicken has evaporated. I've got some nice chicken here that's coated in very highly seasoned gravy. This is good stuff. Time to serve it up. Here's where the title of the video comes into play. Tacos 3 ways. My wife and son and I, all three, like to have our tacos different ways, and here's how we like to do it. Ladies first, Liz likes to have a taco salad. This is romaine lettuce here, and some of that delicious spiced up chicken, some of those peppers, onions, and beans, and there's a little cheese quesadilla that she likes to make for herself on taco night. A little salsa, a little avocado, a little cheese on top, and that's it. Delicious taco salad for Liz. I also eat a taco salad, but I do it a little different. This is shredded cabbage and carrots, basically a slaw mix. I use that for my salad base. Into that, I'm going to add some shredded cheese, some diced up avocado, some of that delicious spicy chicken, peppers, onions, and beans, a generous helping of salsa, and this is my favorite hot sauce. This is Lola's hot sauce. It's good stuff. It's made in Des Moines, Iowa. I don't know, if you're not from Iowa, you've probably never heard of it. It might just be a regional thing, but Lola's, it's good stuff. And finally, a dollop of sour cream and a handful of crunched up tortilla chips finishes my salad. Henry likes the flour tortilla. This is kind of a larger burrito-sized tortilla. He likes to go ahead and paint on a nice layer of sour cream to start with. Onto that goes some shredded cheese, a generous helping of that good chicken, and finally some lettuce. He likes his tacos pretty simple, no hot sauce. That's the way he likes it. And he has a real nifty way of getting his taco rolled up. All he has to do is just snap his fingers and poof, rolled up like magic. There you go. That's what we call tacos in our house. Hope you found that useful. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.